Hey everyone, welcome to this edition of Lunar Beach's Crypto. In today's video, I'm just going to go over briefly some recent news for XTZ, Tezos, and what this could possibly mean for the Tezos project and ecosystem. All right, let's go ahead and dive right in. All right, Ubisoft launches their first NFTs on Tezos. NFTs in gaming have been a hot topic. Oh, let me go ahead and say this is from Bitcoinist. I don't see the author. Maybe it's at the bottom. We'll get to it. All right. So, NFTs in gaming have been a hot topic in recent months, but one that hasn't yet truly seen the light of day outside of crypto dedicated projects. While traditional gaming brands and properties have generally shared some sort of sentiment around NFTs, none have made any real splash into the blockchain space yet. That could be signaling a change this week as French video game developer Ubisoft, I think it's Ubisoft has officially launched Ubisoft Quartz, the firm's first endeavor into NFTs that features 3 collectibles built on Tezos. Don't say you didn't see it coming. I don't know what they're talking about. Let's see. Our team at Bitcoin has covered the beginning of the storyline for Ubisoft back in October when the company's CFO called blockchain tech a revolution and contributed funding towards crypto blockchain firm Animoca Animoca Brands. I think I nailed it. Nailed it. Nailed it. The perspective was seemingly more bullish than those shared from competitors Epic Games and Value. So this is very well written, okay? Ubisoft Quartz will bring to life NFTs that the company is calling digits. According to the launch site, Quartz is built upon the vision of creating an ever greater connection between you and the game worlds you love. I don't know if you guys just heard Siri on my watch go off, but she needs to shut up while I'm trying to record a video. All right. The initial unroll of digits will be 3 free NFTs for Ubisoft title Ghost Recon Breakpoint. The digits will start hitting the market on Thursday, December 9th, 2021, so they're already out. Digits will be minted once, so past digits will not be reminted. And will include serial numbers and be connected to player usernames. Resale support will be included through third-party NFT sites like Rarible and Objects. I guess that's Object. A little 30-minute chart showing the explosion here. We're gonna get into the XTZ chart here in a second. All right, gaming and crypto. All right, this is the last bit of the article. All right, let's go. Crypto's emergence into gaming and related verticals has been host to more visibility lately. Tezos, the blockchain of choice for Ubisoft, has been one chain that has been highlighted in gaming and has overcome substantial challenges as of late. Other major chains that have been stepping to the plate include Polygon, who designated a $100 million allocation for NFT gaming projects earlier in the year, as well as Solana, Wax, and Algorand. Of course, metaverse platforms like Decentraland and The Sandbox are certainly gaming adjacent as well. We've also seen major players get involved at a sponsorship level. Coinbase, for example, has teamed up with the likes of ESL Gaming this year and has engaged with partnerships on the organizational level as well. For more on blockchain gaming, play to earn, and related topics, check out our recent as in the Bitcoinist, recent report from Sister Network News BTC. Thank you, the Bitcoinist, for the article. There it is, Taylor Scott in Altcoin News. All right, so sounds amazing. NFTs coming or being built on Tezos. Tezos is a staking protocol Um, and yeah, it's just an overall good project. So that's the most recent news for Tezos. It's very bullish for Tezos. I think it's what caused this. Let's see. It said it was on the 9th. Yeah, there was a price spike right before the 9th. Curiously, very curious, very curious indeed. All right, so let me explain to you guys what I'm looking at right here. Okay, let's just go ahead. Let's just remove all this. Let's take away all the noise and let's just go over this chart. All right, so this is the XTZ. God, I just can't say it. This is the XTZ price chart on the daily. Okay, so right now, immediately, what I see. Sorry for all the moving around. Let's go ahead. Let's go full. All right, yeah, let's go full. All right, so first thing we notice right now is this nice cup, and I guess you can call this a handle of some sort. I jokingly drew like a saucepan, but yeah. But this is a nice little cup here, okay? So the first thing that I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna go from swing high to swing low and to see how this whole move played out. So what I see here, this is using the Fibonacci tool, and I have my settings different than a lot of people. So um, is you see this downward push right here, major sell off, right? This was back from May to July, and then I see a double bottom, right? This right here is called a double bottom. I think this is a double bottom. I don't care if anybody else thinks it's not. That's a double bottom to me. All right. After we see a double bottom, well, so basically what I'm trying to teach you right now is like reversal patterns, okay? So I know I just kind of went kind of way out of left field, but so this is so we have a downward trend, right? And then we have a double bounce or double bottom. We got our RSI just slightly below into oversold territory, and then we pop up, okay? Now, to me, I'm watching this and I say, okay, where do I need to get in at? Because this is a possible double bottom. Where do I need to get in at? I'm going to draw a trend line from here to here. So now I have what is called a W pattern up under here, right? And then you see you get some resistance at the neckline, okay? You get some resistance there, and then it pops out. Now, right now, I think I might be entering a trade, but there's still a couple of other things I want to look at. So, at that point, RSI's popped up. We are in good territory. I don't know if I want to buy in just yet right here, but when this pops down real quick and then starts to come back up, I might be coming in because we also, at that exact same time, have a flip of your EMAs. You have the 20 flipping the 50, and that is a golden cross. That is a bullish cross. And then your MACD is now bullish. Everything's looking bullish. Enter a trade right there. And then 49 days later, that's a 136% return. If you can get the top. Most of the time, you're not going to get the top. And by the way, none of this is financial advice, but I just want to show you guys how I look at this stuff and break this stuff down. So, the next thing that I'm looking at for the next move is, all right, now how can I spot that this trend, this upwards trend, might be over or coming to an end? Okay, so let's see if our EMAs are crossing yet. Nope, EMAs haven't crossed yet. They're still nice and wide and split, so that's good, right? Now I want to take a look at my RSI, my relative strength index, and I want to see what kind of trend it's forming. And it is forming a downwards trend. It is creating it has created lower highs. So these are lower highs, right? What is my price action doing? My price action is going up. But on my RSI, we're falling down. So, and this is the strength of the price action, right? Basically, it's the strength of the buyers and the sellers, okay? These being the buyers, these being the sellers, okay? So, when you reach in this territory, you're overbought, okay? So, we've already hit overbought 3 times over here. We're coming down right here, okay? Your MACD is also coming down. Whoops. Your MACD right here is starting to come down as well. You're flipping on the histogram. And so this is called bearish divergence when price is moving up and RSI is moving down on the resistance levels, okay? It can also be on the support levels. But this is clear, this is clean right here. You're showing tops, you're showing resistance, and that resistance is falling down on your buying pressure, whereas it is that resistance is going up on your I guess on your buying pressure. That's weird. I think I messed that up. Anyway, we're going up. We're falling through the EMA ribbon, or the EMAs, and so it's looking a bit choppy as it's coming up here, okay? But you have 3 touches, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. That to me says I should probably start taking profits, and that's exactly what a lot of other traders started doing, because you're also coming back up here to this level, to this high up here. So you're testing this, and it fails, and as soon as that fails, you should really start considering to get out, okay? Take your profits, or just take profits at least. Take some profits off the table and just let this thing work its way out, okay? If it does end up being a fake out, you'll know it quick enough. But this, now it looks like we might have found another double bottom, and we are looking for a retrace up into the 50% and the 61.8% or 61.8%, the 70.2%, all the way up. I think that maybe we have another cup, because if we go back and we look at history here, you can see that we have, that's an ugly cup, especially the way that was drawn. We have some history here. We got a cup there, kind of, a cup there, cup. I mean, these are all just big up and down swings, and it looks like we might have found a double bottom for another swing up. So, and hopefully that gets us up a little bit further. Oh, that was wild. Okay. What just happened? Anyway, let's just hope. It's still, it's possessed. It is possessed. Possessed. I have to read. It is possessed. It has lost its way. That was really weird. Anyway, guys, so XTZ, I think right now is starting to look a little bullish. I would definitely be paying attention to it. Get rid of these drawings real quick so I can do this cleanly. All right, so again, we have below 30 on the RSI. That means that represents oversold. That means people need to start coming in and buying. Hasn't really happened yet, but we do have, it's not really clean, but we do have this downward movement here and this upward movement here on the RSI. Now this is considered bullish divergence. Some people might say that this negates it. We'll just have to wait and see. But the MACD, it's a little choppy down here, and that's the whole thing. It's just the whole market in general is just choppy right now, so it is kind of hard to gauge. But if we're breaking out above here, maybe Man, it just seems like such a wasted opportunity. I think you maybe get in a little bit here. I would be buying a little bit here. And then if it does happen to fall back down to this level, buy a little bit more, If it starts to really start to get moving, watch these EMAs. This looks like it might play out possibly. If we go down, also when it comes to trading, you do want to go down to lower time frames so you can see kind of see the price movement better. We do have a lot of confluence here. 20 EMA, 50 EMA. We got a bounce off this trend line here. See, it tried to fall through here, but that failed. It came back up, came back down. We bounced, tried to come back through again, failed. But this is also probably a double bottom right in here. Hopefully, maybe. We'll have to see. And then possibly another W pattern to get us up out of here, right? Maybe put in the trade 650. Go long to 9 something. That is not investment advice. Don't do that. Because while I do know a good bit when it comes to charting, I am still learning when it comes to like the actual plays, like risk management, stuff like that, like the numbers, what you should, how much, if you want to put in 2% of your portfolio, on a trade, how do you figure out the numbers and all that? And because the way that it's done through crypto, it's a little different than anything else really. So yeah, but the big picture, on the macro level, I mean, that's almost always going to be pretty consistent up and to the right. So, and this just looks like it's just climbing and climbing. This is a weekly thing. That's because of staking. Staking helps with that. People staking their XTZ and just holding on to it, so the supply just keeps getting trimmed off and trimmed off more and more. So it just kind of naturally creates just an upward movement. Now, it might be really volatile in those movements. I mean, you're talking from here to here, 374%, and then down 57%, and then up 450%, and then down 74%, and then up 396%, and then down 64%, and then up 482%, and then down 76%, and then up 369%. Dog. Buy these bottoms. We're at the bottom right now. We're at the bottom right now, boy. Like for real. I just now figured this out. Like live recording during this recording. So okay. So, but the thing is, this is the weekly chart. So you are looking at, I mean, this whole, well, let's not do that. Go from the bottom to the top. So this whole move here is 133 days. So that's, pretty significant. What is that? 30, 60, 90, 120, 150, 120. So I mean like 5 to 6 months. But that's a power move up. So, man, maybe I might consider getting in right here if I can, quadruple my money in the next 6 months. That's all I got for this video, guys. If you enjoyed it, yeah, I'm sorry, it ran a little longer than I expected, but that's how I do things. It is what it is. If you have any suggestions on anything you would like for me to chart, or if you have any suggestions on my charting, um, or some critiques, feel free to critique. Don't be mean. There's no reason to be mean. I'm learning too, but I think this is a constant learning process when it comes to charting. There's so many different aspects to it, but I find it a lot of fun. I probably shouldn't see it as fun. I should probably take that emotion out of it. But I mean, it is what it is. So, I just find crypto in general and fun and very interesting and fascinating and that's like two words that are basically the same. Uh, But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and end this video now. Thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed it at all, if you would, and you're new to the channel, please subscribe. Hit that notification bell to be notified for when I drop new videos. And anything else? Oh, follow me on Twitter at Lunar Beaches. And that's it. Love you guys. See you in the next one.